Hey fight fans, today in this video, everything comes to an end, including a legendary championship winning streak. Nigerian Kamaru Usman sensationally lost his welterweight belt to Leon Edwards by knockout in the 5th round. Now a minute before the bell, Edwards threw a monstrous kick to the head, and Usman was knocked out for the first time in his career. And the Nigerian nightmare completely turned off, leaving fans worried about his health. Most fans are still in disbelief. After such a knockout, fans immediately started asking, will he ever be the same physically and psychologically after this loss? And would he be the same motivated fighter upon his return? Many fans and even Usman's friend Khabib Nurmagomedov himself thinks that Usman may not be the same. In one of our previous videos, we had mentioned this before, but some viewers wrote in saying that Khabib did not say this. However, it is a fact that he did say this, so let's see why Khabib Nurmagomedov doubts that after such a knockout, Usman will not be the same.
После такого нокаута очень многие не восстанавливаются. Интересно будет посмотреть, но я бы с удовольствием посмотрел бы третий бой. У них 1-1.
Although Usman is a close friend of Khabib's, Khabib was real and shared his opinion, stating that he still believes in Usman, but is a little skeptical because many fighters were no longer the same after such a knockout. But before we dive in, please make sure to subscribe to our channel. For a long time, Kamaru Usman was considered the king of the welterweight division. He cleaned out the division and his dominance caused a lack of competition, making the division, well, a little boring and predictable. But now, everything has changed literally overnight. Khamzat Chimaev, Colby Covington, Usman himself, and even Jorge Masvidal are all in the title picture right now. And all of the possible matchups could make this division the most exciting to watch. Over the years, we have grown accustomed to the fact that only the best and the brightest become champions, many of whom the UFC purposefully promotes. But sometimes, someone you didn't see coming gets an opportunity and wins the title. People like Juliana Pena and Leon Edwards, who for a long time lacked that same push from the UFC. The UFC leadership did not push Edwards for a very long time. How else can one explain the fact that he was only 12th in the division rankings after 7 straight wins? Leon patiently waited for his chance. Even when he was hopelessly losing a rematch to Kamaru Usman, he waited for the right moment to make history. So if you remember, Edwards had some difficulties before getting his shot at the title. Winning the belt is everything that he has worked for, coming from a difficult childhood, the murder of his father, ignored by UFC management, and numerous fight cancellations. Many fans still believe that it was a lucky shot, but was it really? We're going to look into that. For 5 rounds, Leon was throwing 1-2 combinations, and Usman was defending it well. Each time Leon threw that combination, the champ would duck to his right side to avoid the left cross, since the challenger is a southpaw. Leon saw that, and finally in the 5th round, he threw the right jab, faked the left cross while the champ ducked to his right to defend it, and then Leon threw a precisely calculated high kick that put Kamaru to sleep. It was the same combination that he carried out in the battle with Bilal. Therefore, this was not a lucky shot, it was calculated. Leon Edwards showed everyone that he can end the fight at any given moment and deserves more credit for his performance. But let's put everything aside. Kamaru Usman does not want to go away like that, and even less be remembered by this last fight. He is already eyeing a rematch and wants to prove to everyone who is who in this division. If you saw his post-fight interview, he does not seem psychologically defeated. Quite the contrary, he might even return stronger and better than ever. But history has shown us that after such knockouts, many do not return the same. And here is why. Perhaps many young fans do not remember who Fedor Emelianenko is, but those who do remember him, do you recall how dominant Fedor was? Let's be honest, after his first loss in MMA, he was never the same again. And also, what about what happened to Tony Ferguson or Ronda Rousey, once the most dominant female fighter in the entire UFC? The knockout loss to Holly Holm was just an overture to Rousey's retirement because she never recovered from it. What about Anderson Silva or Chuck Liddell? All of them were dominant champions at some point, but changed after a devastating loss. Is this the most likely outcome for Kamaru Usman? We have seen fighters with granite chins get knocked out for the first time, and then their chins weaken. From a physical point of view, Usman's chin may not be as tough and strong as it used to be after receiving such a spectacular knockout. But an even more questionable topic is, will Usman be psychologically motivated after this? Last year, he already stated that he is close to retirement and that he wants to spend more time with his daughter, and already hinting that his motivation is not the same as it was during his earlier years. Moving to light heavyweight, getting a second belt, and even moving into boxing were the main reasons that kept the former champ motivated and eager to keep fighting. But now, he has lost that credibility. There is no way he's going to be able to box Canelo, even less of a chance to move up to UFC light heavyweight and fight monsters like Blachowicz, Teixeira, and the current champ, Yuri Prochazka. If Leon Edwards, who is not known for his knockout power, could knock Usman out cold, imagine what those monsters could do to him. Usman's fans are sure that he is motivated to get his title back because he believes that he is the better fighter. But even if none of the scenarios we mentioned above happens, one thing is for sure. The welterweight division is more exciting than ever, and we fight fans are all eager to see the return of the welterweight king, Kamaru Usman. But to be honest, I hope Leon Edwards' championship reign lasts a little longer. Let Leon enjoy this moment, he deserves it. And if you guys think so too, then please like this video. I want to see how many people are Edwards fans. So do you think Usman will bounce back and come back even better? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and please don't forget to like and subscribe because it does help our channel grow.